Alrighty, so this is now a reading for my Capricorns. Thank you so much for joining me here on my YouTube channel. This is going to be for March 23rd through the 30th. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope that you guys are, drinking your water and things of that nature and, staying hydrated and thinking positive. And we're going to go ahead and get straight into the reading, okay? If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. You definitely are going to want to stay around, okay? So definitely make sure you hit that button. Make sure you guys like this video as well if you feel as if, you connected to it in some sort of way and you were able to take something from it. And if you are someone who is needing further guidance when watching my videos, definitely check out my website listed below. It's going to be in the description box. That's where you guys can book readings, get crystals, all that stuff, okay? So let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. I went ahead and already pulled the cards. So let's talk about what I see. So first thing we're going to really touch on, Capricorns, is going to just be the weekly theme, okay? So for the weekly theme, we do have the light card. And this card is very optimistic. I just love the energy that's radiating off of it. We also have, okay, it says your boundaries are trash. On the back of it, it says block those bad vibes. All right. And we also have the Two of Swords. So with these cards coming out, the theme is about you guys seeing the light. This is being able to, for one, be optimistic. Like I said, this card screams optimism. This card screams, I understand that the divine has my back. So with this card being the theme, there's going to be moments where you may feel like your faith is being tested. Okay. There's going to be moments where you feel like, okay, well, why me? But this is understanding that there's a light at the end of the tunnel and everything happens for a reason. Especially when it comes to certain decisions that you may have had issues making before. You guys may be finally able to make those decisions, whether that's, leaving a job and getting something better or moving, things of that nature. You guys are going to finally see the light as well in regards to those situations. So this is beyond just, being optimistic and hopeful, but this is also being able to see things clearly as well after being in a space of not knowing which direction to go in. And with the boundaries being trash card here, okay? You guys are also going to realize where you guys don't need to have everybody up in your energy, okay? Everybody's not genuinely there for your best interest, okay? You have people around you who will just leech off of you sometimes. So you do need to be careful of that, and you guys may come into a space of realizing that through some sort of instance, okay? Now, when it comes to what I'm saying for the beginning of the week, we do have the Hope card. We have, okay, it says, you think someone is lying. They are. Okay. Very straight up. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So with these cards coming out, again, this is going back to believing in the divine, understanding that God has your back. Okay. If you believe in God, whatever you believe in, you guys will be either seeing a glimmer of hope that's coming through in this beginning of the week, or you guys will be in this hopeful spirit just already. All right. But for a lot of you, what I will say is praying will be beneficial to you if you haven't in a while. Okay. And with the Knight of Pentacles, this may be, things taking some time to manifest, especially in a financial sense. So understand that, look, it's going to take time. And for a lot of you, you do understand that if you continue to work diligently, things will manifest to where, finally that business you started 2 months ago makes you enough money to where you quit your job. Okay. And with this card, like, this could be anybody in your life. This doesn't have to be anyone romantic. This could be a family member, or somebody who you are actually dating. But for some of you, you may suspect in the beginning of this week that somebody's being less than honest to you. Make sure that you're really paying attention to your intuition and also this person's movements. Okay. Okay, so when it comes to the middle of the week, I do have the Patience card. I also have the Knight of Swords. This is like two contradictions. And we also have They're Still Waiting. And it says, do the shit they asked you to do forever ago. So we got 3 cards talking about time and patience and then rushing and all that stuff. So first thing I want to talk about is this Knight of Swords. Middle of the week, you guys may be trying to make some quick, fast decisions that may not be beneficial to you. So be careful. Don't act too quickly. Make sure that you're being very cautious in your movements, especially if you don't want to, miss over important details. This could be, I don't know, making a decision without really thinking about it, especially if you are waiting for something to come your way. I'm hearing like for some of you, you're waiting for like a check to come in or something like that. And you may be feeling like, okay, well, if I can't get the money, then I'm going to go out there and take a loan, or I'm trying to say, or I'm a leave my apartment or something. I don't know. But make sure you guys are also like being very careful. Okay. Be patient. That's why we have the patience card here. For some of you as well, also, be careful of engaging in verbal disputes with people as well who are, putting you in a space to where you feel like you're being rushed into a relationship, or, where there's arguments just in general, where it's not even being rushed into a relationship per se. This is issues with you guys communicating, and you've been trying to remain patient when it comes to, you guys being able to communicate better eventually. But there could be some issues here with the flying off the handle. And for some of you, you may have an ex that's still waiting on you to kind of return. For some of you, it's you. Others of you, you may be in a relationship with someone who wants certain aspects of the relationship to change, and they're feeling some sort of way about the fact that certain things haven't changed as well. I'm getting tongue-tied. But what I'm seeing here for the ending of the week, we do have suffering in silence, okay? And we also have the Four of Pentacles, and this card says drop the fucking ego. It says vulnerability is hot. Okay, so with these cards coming out towards the end of the week, you guys, both of these cards go hand in hand, because with the Four of Pentacles, very guarded, not really wanting to let anybody in. So I feel like for some of you, you may be having a hard time really allowing yourself to be open, because you may feel like your ego might get bruised. Others of you, it's more of you just being scared that you don't receive what you give back from individuals, and you don't want to deal with that. And for some of you, you could even be holding on to a situation where ego's involved, where you don't want to let go of a relationship, even though it's very toxic and the person's married and this and that, and they got baby mamas, whatever it may be. You just suffering in silence because your ego is like, well, I don't want him with anybody else. So, and then for some of you, it's more of the cross watcher. They may be, stuck up in their ego. But I'm definitely seeing some suffering here in silence as far as not speaking up. Okay. Now, when it comes to the weekend energy, I do have fulfillment of wishes, which is really good. I have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have this. It says, get the fuck out the house, move your ass. It says your body is pissed at you. Now, for some of you, we're not going to really listen to that card at all, actually, because you guys know the circumstances. But with the fulfillment of wishes card, I am seeing that there is going to be a good shift that comes in for you guys. This may be an opportunity for you to finally do what you want to do. Like I said, there may be a silver lining in regards to work or opportunities for yourself. And disregard this card because we're not getting out the house. But there's a silver lining. And for others of you, if it's not in a work sense, this is in a relationship sense. You guys may have the ability to work out a connection with someone who you are having some huge issues with, okay? And this is going to make you feel very fulfilled. So this is actually pretty good. Now, for the overall lesson that this week was supposed to teach you, we do have rest and rejuvenate. I do have listen, okay? It says you still don't fucking get it. And we also have the Knight of Cups. So, for one, this week was supposed to teach you to sit still and to quiet your mind and to take time to really perceive things correctly. Because sometimes when we're just on the fly, we don't really look at the overall situation. And with the listen card, this is about you guys, again, listening to your intuition, listening to your inner knowing when it comes to making decisions, and also your spirit guides. All right. But also working on your listening skills. For some of you, you may kind of struggle in that arena where you have people around you who feel like you don't really fully grasp what they're saying to you. So this week was about you guys listening, especially to your partner. Okay, especially if somebody did try to come forward and express their feelings to you, or there is somebody who you're connected to emotionally, there may have been a need for that. So yeah, and then this is working on your emotional well-being as well, making sure that you're not being, emotionally present at one moment and then dismissive other moments as well, or dealing with people like that if it's not you. But this is what I'm seeing. Thank you so much, Capricorns, for watching. I hope that I was able to give you an overview of this week. If you enjoyed and you were able to take something from it, make sure you like this video, drop some butterflies in the comments. Make sure you, like I said, subscribe, book you a reading, $22 for 5 questions, guys. Take advantage of that, especially during this time frame. A lot of you have answers or questions, and I have the answers. All right. So I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, Capricorns.